Procrastination, the action of delaying or postponing something. That's right, procrastination is the putting off of that important task that should be done today until tomorrow, or the day after, or maybe next week. And the things we do instead are pretty strange. We suddenly need to put our bookshelf into alphabetical order, and then watch an hour-long conspiracy document that we'll probably forget after 10 minutes of clicking through videos of laughing babies. Now, this seems funny, but there's something much darker going on here. Not doing that important task when we know we should can lead to anxiety, guilt, stress, and even depression. The reality is, the things we do whilst procrastinating are never fun or relaxing because we know we should be doing work. Guilt prevents us from actually enjoying these strange activities, so you don't enjoy your work or your play. You don't really enjoy life. So if procrastination is so horrific, then why the hell do we do it? A massive factor is actually fear of trying our best. Subconsciously, we think, what if I actually try my hardest and don't do well? Won't that mean I'm stupid? Fear of success plays a big part too. We think, what happens if my work actually turns out to be really good? Does that mean people will expect more from me in the future? Does that mean things could actually change? For the lazy part of our brain, that's a pretty uncomfortable idea. And so we ruin our own chances of success in the form of putting off that task until we panic so much we have to do it. So you get more stressed and your work turns out worse. Let me tell you now that this feeling that you should be doing something is a lot worse than actually starting the task. Once we push through and start working, we suddenly feel a lot better. The task looks like an impenetrable wall, but in reality, you can just step right through it. And when you turn back, you realize it never really existed. So, what tools can we use to step through this wall and beat this life-ruining monstrosity that screws up our grades, goals, and general well-being? You're going to need 3 items on your journey. The first item is the map of organization. Following the map of organization will lead you to the big wall. Make a to-do list and number each task in order of importance. Now realize that if you do the most important one first, the rest of the tasks will seem like nothing and you can breeze through them. So, the map makes you realize what you need to do, but that first task still seems pretty overwhelming. Well, that's where the second item comes in, the spectacles of reality. Putting the spectacles on means asking yourself why. If you ask why, you reveal the whole purpose behind the task. Ask why, and you take a step back. You suddenly see that the dreaded work is just a necessary stepping stone to get into that university, into completing that awesome project, into getting the body you've always wanted. When you ask yourself why, the task is no longer doing revision. It's working towards getting into that awesome school. So the walls become opaque and realize you can just step right through it. But suddenly, to the left appears a funny-looking video, and to the right are some clothes that are just begging to be folded. And even though you have the spectacles of reality, you know where the true fulfillment lies. The wall still looks pretty big. So you need the potion of willpower. There are a few different, very effective ways to develop stronger willpower. It works like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. So start using it every day. Do what you know is right. Don't eat that chocolate bar until you deserve it. Push through that extra rep at the gym. Do that task that needs doing. Use your willpower and it will get stronger. And you should reward yourself. Build an association in your mind of using willpower and feeling awesome. So eat that chocolate after your work. Willpower is the final tool that will give you the strength you need to step through that wall and get that work done. Once you start beating procrastination, you get in a great flow where work is engaging and efficient. You finish it in good time to a good standard and start enjoying the other parts of your life completely guilt-free. Who knows? If you work on this and stop procrastinating, you'll have an ability that 95% of others don't have. Big things could happen.